Don't sacrifice yourself at work. Don't, don't, don't sacrifice yourself at work. You know, when you are ill and there is something not quite right, you have like some health problem and something, for example, you have cold or toothache or something, and then you force yourself to come to work because you feel like you have to, or you feel guilty, or you feel that you're going to get in trouble if you will not show up at work. And then even though your body is screaming, no, don't go, you still go to work, and then even though you can't really function like you normally would, you still put up the hard work and you still kind of try to do the tasks that you need to do. And you know, like you sneezing there with the tissue, you know, you're feeling cold, you're feeling uncomfortable, and then you're sitting there at work hoping that your efforts will be appreciated. Don't do it. Why? It's not worth it. It's not worth going to work when you are actually not feeling well, because neither quality of your work is gonna be good. You're not doing your any favors. It's like there is this notion or this kind of like a idea in the corporate environments that when you crawl into work half dying, people will appreciate it, your efforts, and look at you or look at me. I'm so sick and I'm yet still trying to come and do the part of my work. Guess what? If somebody will appreciate that, they are really like not good people, because somebody who really cares about you and well-being, they're not gonna want you to crawl into work and do some task which probably is not really that important anyways. You can argue, of course, work is important, company is important, your tasks are important, you have a great sense of responsibility, and that's why you are trying to do your duty and, you know, finish the tasks when you are ill. But the point is, when you are ill, you can't do it that well anyways. And also, if you are ill with some kind of condition that can be contagious to other people, is actually not good for other people. If your manager or leader or organization encourages that and kind of puts those kind of hardworking, suffering people as an example, oh, you know, he's really dedicated, he was so ill and he still came to work, it's not a healthy environment to work in. The healthy environment to work in is the one that is supportive of your well-being. Let's say if you're ill and you keep on coming to work when you are ill, you're gonna kind of start losing your motivation and your well-being, and then you're gonna start hating your job because it's gonna start to feel very hard thing to do. The way I see companies and corporations and being in your job is like you are kind of in a relationship with this entity. Well, you're in a relationship with other people at your workplace, but you are definitely in relationship with the company and the entity, because you give a service and the company in turn provides you benefit like paycheck or something, sick pay and things like that. Imagine you are in a relationship, and in a relationship you are not really looked after. Imagine you have to give, and there is only set thing that you ever get. There is never more that you're gonna get. There is no flexibility to accommodate what's happening in your life or you know how you feel. Would you really feel healthy in that relationship? If the other party does not really take your well-being as their well-being, would you really kind of feel nourished and nurtured? I'm not talking about kind of abusing situation, you know, kind of like a pretending to be sick and calling in sick, or you know, like extending your holiday while calling in sick. None of that. I'm talking about, you know, genuinely being sick. So basically, my message is this: if you are sick, if you're not feeling well, don't go to work. You are not gonna lose your job. And if you're going to lose your job, guess what? That job is not worth having. There are plenty other companies who will want to hire you, who will want you to be well, who will want you to be able to function at your highest creativity, at your highest health level, And those companies who don't want you to do it, and those managers who don't want you to do it, and those environments that don't want you to do it, they're just very toxic environments. They're not healthy for you. Anyways, so I hope this helps. If you are sick, stay at home. Don't feel guilty. Of course, it's easy to say don't feel guilty. We all have that. I have that. I had that. Now I don't really have that. Before that, I had that. We have this kind of hero employee image where we kind of think that no matter what, no matter how much in pain we are, no matter what temperature we have, no matter what condition we are in, if we still crawl at work, we're going to be appreciated, and it's going to show how good and dedicated we are. I don't think it's very unhealthy image. I think it's actually very destructive image, and kind of to encourage and admire that is actually fueling this unhealthy, abusive practice. So I wish that more people in companies would understand that, and I wish that this would be encouraged more. And I think in companies is the same as in families. Kids, they don't learn by things they hear. Kids learn by the things they observe, their parents do. So I think it's the same goes for companies and businesses. Employees learn what is the right thing to do and what is the best practice, not only by hearing what's being said, but by observing what those who are in the positions of responsibilities are doing. So let's lead by example, and let's encourage healthy working environment. Let's encourage nourishing working environment. And if somebody's sick, for God's sake, let them be sick. If you are sick, for God's sake, let yourself be sick. It's okay. You can skip a day. Nobody's gonna die, hopefully. Well, okay, if you're a brain surgeon or a heart surgeon, then definitely don't go to work. Because if you're gonna go to work in that condition, probably somebody will die. You know what I mean? Okay. Have a nice day. Bye. I have some notes because I got this idea at work and I just wanted to document it.